Now I started here already with filling the stitches. I started in the back first, from the center, worked my way out to the side. The next step was the sides, and then I start filling into the center. And I always start from the center outward, so that the stitches are equally filled. This here, what I've got is horsehair. You can also use cocoa fiber or leash or Grand Afrique, which is a dwarf palm fiber. That's mainly used in France. And well, let's get started here. So I start here in the middle and pull this through the stitch. You can see the stitch here. Then I make this pulling and weaving motion. Make sure that I get all the knots out so it's nice and woven into it. Until the next one. Fill the next one. You can see I still can fill quite a bit here, so there shouldn't be any clumps, and you always can feel the density of the filling if it's the equal amount. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill those stitches, fill this side first and that side, then go on the front again and fill it out towards the outside. So I filled all the stitches now, and it's a little bit flat in this area here because we like to have a nice little crown. So I'm going to place a thin layer of horsehair on here, and I do it like so. Make sure that we get all the clumps out of there. So we have a nice little crown. You can see how they start to disappear and it becomes one surface. Now we're going to add a little bit more here. Right there. Just a little bit more. There you have it. So we filled the stitches with horsehair, and the next step is to apply the burlap. And we're trying to put the burlap on straight, which means straight this way and straight that way. It will help later on with making the stitches on the edge. And now we are building the upholster itself. The burlap which lays on top of the horsehair right now is loosely attached to the frame, and now we are sewing the burlap on, which is this needle here. We go through the horsehair. I have laid out already the stitches, how I'm gonna apply them, and I have spaced them so they're nicely equally spaced. I've started here already with 3 stitches, and the thread is endless, so I can keep pulling on it whenever I need it, and at the end I'm going back reversed and pull it, and then on the end I tie it down here. So another thing I like to do is keep the stitches about 4 inches long, because you don't want to go too far. The whole idea is that the stitch is keeping the horsehair in place. Now I'm going to show you here right now how I'm going to do this. I marked this here already. As you can hear, I'm piercing through the webbing. I'm going to hold this here a little bit. Now I'm going to pull on the needle until I feel that space where the springs is sitting at. and then I move the the needle back and forth, so I can feel that I'm in that hollow space. And then I'm coming back up about half an inch apart from the previous stitch. Now, as you can see, I still have to feel this, and I'm trying not to catch a ring. If I do, I'm going to show you this right now because I know I did. I can feel it. You see, there is no resistance, and I know I have gotten a ring. So I have to loosen this up again, take it out, and I'm going to try to do the stitch sideways in the hopes not to catch another ring. Because the reason is, when you catch a ring, it just is another wear onto the burlap. There we go, coming back up, as you can see. I've still got it, so I'm going to go back out again. This time I'm going to go, you can sometimes hear it too when you catch a ring. So I'm going to go up front, further up front here, and see if yeah, I think I got it. Now you can see I already can pull this. There's no ring. So I'll pull this through, and there you have a stitch. I'm going to go to the next thing where I laid it out, where I want it to be. I'll lift it up a little bit. I can feel right there. I'm through. There you go. No ring. Okay. So I'm going to sew this all the way through, and then after that I'm going to go lengthwise and sew all this through.